Hey guys, Matt Easton here. So this is a pretty much off-the-cuff video, kind of in response to quite a lot of repetitive comments I get under videos, which I'm not complaining about, by the way. I'm very appreciative of all the comments and input and suggestions that you make on my channel. But there are certain topics which people keep chasing me to make videos for. And really what I'm making this video for is to say that I will get round to doing these, guys. Hopefully I'm not going to die anytime soon, and hopefully I have many years of wittering on videos like this on the internet. So hopefully I'm not going to run out of things to say. When I started uploading videos, I was sometimes like uploaded like 3 or 4 videos in one go and stuff, and I quickly realised I'm going to run out of things to say quite quickly. It's not necessarily that I will run out of things to say, but within a week there's only a certain number of things that can kind of come out of my brain in a semi-coherent way. So I had to slow down my production of videos slightly. But hopefully I'm still, I'm still putting out a video every couple of days at least on average. And the topics that come up repeatedly are, and these are things that I will look at in the future, really popular ones are certain movie fight reviews. So things like The Princess Bride and Lord of the Rings and Zorro and Pirates of the Caribbean. These movies and others come up like again and again and again on lots of my videos, which is absolutely fine, and I will get around to doing them at some point. There's also people asking me to do some more videos about training, how to solo train, whether it's, obviously my focuses are longsword, medieval longsword and 19th century sabre, but I can do basic instruction in certain other things. I do also teach dagger against dagger, unarmed against dagger, and I've started, as you know, I've started doing a little bit of bowie knife, although there's not really any sources to draw on for that, or not any complex sources. And I can kind of do basic, maybe basic small sword, basic sword and buckler, things like this. I will do more instructional materials when I can. The main reason I'm kind of not doing them at the moment is I need more space. So as most of you who watch my videos know, I have 2 main spaces that I film in. One is, this is my office, and clearly I don't have a lot of space to swing swords around in here, so I can't do instructional videos in here. My other space is actually, it's a building that's mostly outdoors, and so it's quite cold, and I don't know what the weather is like where you guys are at the moment, but in the UK at the moment it's about 0 degrees Celsius, so it's pretty cold outside. So when I get home from work, I'm not massively inclined to go out into a freezing room and do instructional videos, but I will do them, and I might do some of them. Equally, some of the videos I need to do with another person. There's various people I can do that with. There is Hemastig, who some of you have been calling for a reappearance of, and I'm sure that Hemastig will make a reappearance at some point soon. There are various other people who I train with in my club, and people I live not far away from who run other clubs, who I can demonstrate stuff with as well. So I'm definitely going to do more instructional videos. I'm also mentioning people from other clubs. Something I've been intending to do for a long time, and I have done a couple of videos, but quite a long time ago now, is talking to people who do run other clubs, and basically talking about their styles, their weapons and other things, because clearly despite what some people will say, I don't know everything about everything, so I have to draw on other people's knowledge and expertise when it comes to certain topics, and I will do that, but again that requires a certain amount of logistical planning. A lot of people have asked me to do more videos about great swords. I often get asked to do things about wavy bladed swords or serrated edges. Also I get asked to do more stuff about Chinese weapons and other, maybe Filipino weapons and other kind of cultures' weapons, which I probably will do, or maybe will do in the future, but I actually, and I'm quite, hands up, I admit this, I don't know an awful lot about Chinese weapons. I mean, I know some basic stuff. I probably know more than an average person, but I don't know enough to, feel like I'm going to stand up in front of a camera and talk for 10 minutes about, a certain type of Dao or certain other types of Chinese sword. But I'm constantly learning, so hopefully I will get to a point in the future whereby I can do videos about those topics. I'm currently trying to expand and deepen my knowledge on Indian weapons. I'm expanding my Indian sword collection, and I'm reading more about Indian swords and Indian swordsmanship. So that's probably something I'll talk more about in future videos. So apart from the aforementioned things, I will do some more reviews. Again, I've mentioned I can't review things that I don't have access to, so I will review what I'm able to review and what I think's, you know, maybe most what is either easy for me to review or what I think's most useful for me to review, like HEMA training gear, like different types of feathers or different types of fencing masks or jackets or whatever. Yeah, so the main things I want to be doing, apart from the current crop of kind of range of videos that I'm doing, so I'm going to keep doing the movie reviews, I'm going to keep doing the general historical reviews, I'm going to keep doing the general kind of talking about weapons, arms and armour stuff, but I want to do more instructional stuff, more talking to other instructors, I might start doing a little bit more general history stuff as well, because obviously I do read a lot of history that's not necessarily all related to fighting, although most of it is. So I might do more of that as well. And another thing I intend to do, which actually I have the resources to do pretty much now or any time, is to do more videos looking at antique swords and talking about specific models of antique swords. And in actual fact I've got some videos on that topic planned in the next few days to film. The last thing I would say is, unlike Scalagrim or certain other people out there making videos, this is not my job. Okay. Equally, contrary to I think maybe what some of you think, teaching HEMA isn't my job either. All of these things I do in my spare time, and I have the normal kind of constraints on my spare time and the normal kind of things that I have to do. I have a day job. I have a 9 till 5 job. I work in London, you know, so all of this is done in my evenings or my weekends. So I'm a bit constrained as to what I can do and when I can do it. Okay, but I will continue trying to build the channel. By all means, under this video, feel free to make more suggestions or make the same suggestions again that you've made before. And suggestions of how I can maybe improve the channel or increase the interest of the channel, widen the scope of the channel, or things, or maybe videos that I've done in the past that you think I could revisit. Obviously I've been doing these for a while now, and already I now look at my earlier videos, and I think that my presentational style has got a little bit better. I don't say and ah and pause quite as much as I used to. And equally, I think in my head, this has been a kind of learning process for me as well, making these videos. Within my head, I've got certain things clearer, more compartmentalised than I had previously, and so I think I'm starting to see less fog and more clarity now on certain topics. So there are certain things that I have done before that I'll probably revisit, but in maybe looking at it from a new slant, or maybe a bit clearer or a bit more concise. So there you go. Feel free to make comments underneath this video, and once again thank you for all your support. I enjoy doing this channel a lot. I don't see it as a chore, and I find it very rewarding, and so thank you for making it so rewarding, and also thank you for being such a civil bunch of commentators for the most part under my videos, and being really good at self-moderation. Cheers guys!